Welcome to In the News with Double O Des. I'm Des Bernardo, giving you my perspective on news from South Africa and the rest of the world. It is the morning of the 3rd of July and it is a Friday, so the weekend is starting. I'm sure of you, many of you are very excited to actually enjoy the weekend. Many of you might still work on the weekend. I will certainly bring you some more content tomorrow. As I've told you before, if you're a new subscriber, that you should please click the bell icon so that you can get notifications to the videos. The channel has now reached 13,150 subscribers and increasing. And I really want to thank you, all the people that I've contacted, all the people I've spoken to, all the people sending me messages. I will clarify in future how I need to do communications in future to ensure the continuity of myself being able to communicate with you on a regular basis, and this channel is the main format for doing so. So the one thing I want to clear up before I get to the story that I want to cover now is the fact that if I don't cover something on this channel, I don't consider it relevant to the urgency of fighting the fight that we're fighting right now. So anything that you might tell me about, if it's not covered on the channel, it's either fake news, it's disinformation, it's part of a counter narrative, it's part of some kind of offensive, or it is just trying to sidetrack people. So I cover only things that I see as relevant to explain certain concepts to you so you can try to change your lives and prepare yourself for what is coming, not only within South Africa but within the world. So in this news article, I want to cover a specific incident that has been all over the news, and I only tackle it now because for the first time there's something relevant in how the news around the specific event is handled that is relevant to the media and the misinformation or the specific narratives that they are trying to drive. Because this is not a journalist speaking, this is purely someone speaking trying to drive a narrative. And this is around a man that was removed out of his informal dwelling, and he was removed from the informal dwelling completely naked by police. And this was an illegal act. Many people have spoken out against it. One of the ministers has spoken out against it. And it's completely unacceptable what actually happened. There's no excuse for what happened. But in our favorite New World Order agency, news institution, News 24, this morning there's an article now that says, after the furor over the eviction of a naked man, here's a look at two sides of the incident. Now, when you carry on and you actually go through the article, there is no two sides. So the headline is once again deceptive. So what the headline is trying to tell you is that there's two sides to the story and that there's one side that might justify what actually happened. There is no justification, and the article actually carries on to explain in detail that there was no justification for what happened. So why the headline? They know that most people don't actually read everything. Like many people don't finish watching my videos and then comment, which makes the comment pointless because you cannot comment if you don't have proper context. And I thank the people that have contacted me and said that they loved the statements I made on comprehension. Some of you have actually sent me examples of how you've used that, actually comprehending what is going on and actually analyzing it and going into detail. And it's a good thing for anyone to do, is proper comprehension. So if you want to properly comprehend an article, you can't just read the headline. You need to read the article itself. And I will attach this article in the description below the video, and I suggest you go and read it because I'm not going to read it to you now. I'm going to tell you what happened. So within this article, I'll just read the main headings. It said the city of Cape Town faced fierce criticism when a video surfaced showing a naked man pulled from his home during an eviction. Now, besides the fact that an eviction is not allowed right now, it's illegal, this man was naked. So we have rights under the Constitution. In the Bill of Rights, it says that you're not allowed to do this. End of story. There is no argument or second side to the story. There is none. Nothing whatsoever. The SA Human Rights Commission said it intends taking the city of Cape Town to court, which I believe it should do. I mean, anyone with half a heart or a bit of humanity left in them should want to take the city of Cape Town to court. And the DA-run city of Cape Town has a lot to answer for. They are messing up big time continuously, and the citizens are turning against them. Here is why the city of Cape Town evicted the man and the rights of occupiers during evictions. Now, they're saying that this article is now going to cover why that is done. Now, that's not a different side to a story. That is just the reason why the city of Cape Town evicted them. But during the story, they say that they still weren't allowed to do it. That they were not allowed to do it while the man is naked. That no evictions are allowed, even with a court order, if human rights and dignity is not maintained. So there is no foot to stand on whatsoever. None. So this is a narrative that News 24 is trying to drive, and it's very clear that many of their articles are leaning towards the fake opposition, which is the Democratic Alliance, and them trying to paint either or in a good light. And News 24 has been doing this for some time. So either way, doesn't matter which way you look at it, even if there was a court order to evict this man, and when you actually read the article, they don't actually say whether it was or not. They speak about your rights, and they actually give all the facts with regards to your rights, which they in the end say made this not okay. Not just not okay, but illegal. So what is the point of their headline? After the furor over the eviction of a naked man, here's a look at two sides of the incident. They don't go on to give two sides to the incident at all. It's a fake narrative, it's a fake headline, and the rest of the article proves it. So I want you to actually go and read it and see. If you look at the headlines in the article, the shorter headlines, they said, why did the city of Cape Town evict Kolani? Okay? And they don't give proper reasons. They actually say why the city of Cape Town was not allowed to do anything. Then they go on and they say, did the city break the law with the eviction? Makes it clear that they did break the law. What rights do occupiers have? And they go to the Constitution. So this article is pointless. It tries to drive a narrative. Can you imagine that you or your family gets thrown out of your house naked? That this is what your government will enable. That this is what a court in your country will order. We are in charge of the country, and we need to show that we're in charge of the country. So we need to take the necessary actions to show these people how unacceptable this is. And I want you to share this video as wide as you can, because you can be next. There's horrific things that have happened under these lockdown restrictions, under this Disaster Management Act, where our government has overplayed their hand. Our government should become smaller, not bigger. At the moment, they want to make themselves bigger. They want to make law enforcement bigger. And they're making the people believe that it's necessary. They are driving the narratives. They are driving the events that make you believe that it is. That is not a free society. You are handing over your freedom to the government on a platter. But the people on this channel don't think that way. We think differently. And we have started a huge movement against this New World Order globalist agenda. And we will continue this movement. Once again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you have not yet, please subscribe. Click the bell icon so you can get notifications. Later today, I will do 2 more videos. And the first video will cover the point of no return. Where will we go to and not be able to get out of the situation anymore? So it's going to be very important for you to understand where is the point of no return. I will clarify that for you in detail. Please still go and share the COVID Pass video that I did. It should go much further than it has. It's got about 6,000 views. We need to share it to a lot more people out there. It's very important that people see how the media houses fight against us, who is all involved, who these New World Order agencies are. Go and do the research for yourself. And, you know, I am so happy that so many of you understand what is going on. It really brightens my day. It gives me more and more hope. Not that I didn't have hope to begin with. I had a lot of hope. That is why I started this channel. But it's just becoming brighter and brighter. The stage, the enlightenment is happening, and it's not Bavarian Illuminati enlightenment, which is to take our freedom and our rights to choose away. This is what we are fighting. It's a very simple fight. I will soon be uploading the videos from Dr. Kirsten when I did the interview with the people. I will be uploading those later today as well. There's a few parts to the series, so I will give it a specific thumbnail. I'll put it in a specific playlist, and then you can go and view those videos. They're fairly long, but they will be informative. A very interesting discussion, and I hope that you look at those and that you share those. Thank you for listening. Till the next video.